Hi guys, and welcome to Wee Flick Fishing. Today is our final and last morning at the beautiful Glenelg River in Nelson. Unfortunately, over the last couple of days, the fishing's been really well over the last few days, and over the last day or two, it's gotten really hard, which sucks, but it is our last day and we have had fun. For our last day, what we're going to do is do a little bit of filming on the Duo lures, because the fishing has shut down and in our waterways back at home, the Duos have proven to work when everything else haven't. So we're going to go out and we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Alright guys, our first spot, we've pulled up here just to the Glenelg River bridge. It's the first bridge down at the start of the system. It's probably about not even 5 minutes up from the boat ramp. I'm going to be flicking one of these bivies here, and Joel, I believe, is on one of the new 50 mil Ryukus, which look absolute dynamite. I'm excited to see how that goes. And we're going to be casting onto banks, basically working down the drop-offs in hope of finding some of those chunky bream that have been sitting hard up on that edge. Hopefully the flutter of these bad girls can do it. Alright guys, we decided to move a bit upstream. Things got a little bit quiet down the front. We did take off the bivies because we sounded up a big school of dewies. We tried to have a flick, unfortunately they weren't feeding. So we've come up to a nice rock wall with a nice undercut bank, and we're going to throw our lures up as hard up as we can and let it drop, and hopefully the fish will come out from that undercut and have a smack. So these are the banks here that we're fishing, and hopefully we can show you a couple of bream that live in there. Gotcha, bang! Oh yes, on the drop. And it's a perch, another perch off that second drop off. Well, I was working hard for that and I didn't expect it. I was watching me slack just going, what the hell's going on there? And it must have been this little fella running home. On the bivvy, the damaged Duo, I was struggling on the gold one. I thought, well, a colour change is in. Colour change was looking at about 5 casts after the change, and it produced, so that's a good sign. Bang! Oh, boom! Just as I was about to pull that up for the boat. Oh, little tacker. Took it right up at the boat. That's why it's one important thing when working these vibes, or any sort of blades or vibes in general, to work it all the way back to the boat, because the fish generally follow it. And as they see it make their final journey up to the boat, they have their crack. As this little tacker done, only a very small bream. You wouldn't be doing a lot of yoo-hooing in comps, but we're happy as it is, because as we were saying, it's very tough, and it has been for the last few days, so it's good to see that it's working. Bang! Oh, again! Oh. Right down deep that time, and not far from the boat either. Oh, seem to have found ourselves a nice little patch here just on this structure. We've got a nice undercut bank, and we've got some fallen down trees that basically make it look like a jail cell from underneath. So, guessing that's where there's a few of them hiding, and they seem to be hitting fairly good now, which is awesome. Whack him in the well. Alright guys, I'm going to stop flicking for a bit and I'm going to show you a little bit about the lure I'm using. What it is, it's a micro vibration lure by Duo Lures. It's called a Bivi. It's 4.5 grams. It's a good lure because it sinks. You can get it down in 8-9 meters really deep, and the vibe is very subtle. Sometimes when your blades ain't working and the vibe's too aggressive, these will do the damage, and it's only a very subtle vibe. You can only feel it it feels very minute, and basically if you're not using braid, you wouldn't even feel the vibe. It's definitely working for me now. As you've seen, we've just done this drift here. I've pulled about 3 or 4 fish in it within about 5 minutes. It seems to be working, so. But anyway, I'll stop talking and I'll show you some more. Hopefully we can get some more. Bang, gotcha. Bah, straight out of that snag. Looks like it's a good bream too. I might, just got a bit of a glimpse of him running out. It was a nice fish, looked good anyway. We'll soon see. I think it's a good bream, I think. It's a nice bream. Oh, too good. Oh, 2 days ago, for the last 2 days, we've been struggling to even find fish of this quality. These duos are just kicking ass, which is awesome. Oh, this is good. It's good fun. It's funny how a single lure, or just a simple change out of your tackle box can turn your breaming into a good day, which this has certainly done for us. Alright guys, how I'm working this bivy vibe here is chucking it into the snags and working it like a traditional vibe or a soft plastic, and that's letting it hit the bottom and then just giving it a little vibe up. Sometimes 1 hop, sometimes 2 hops. Let it sink. Bang, and I'm on again. Oh, straight away, as soon as he hit the deck. Oh, it's right out of the snag. Oh, it's a foul hook DP. Oh no, he still must have been going for that. It's got him good. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, it's just not stopping. I don't want to go home now, this sucks. In a couple of hours, we're going to be back on site doing stormwater drains in a commercial right in the heart of the city. Wishing we were doing this. But the beauty of it is we're going to be back out next weekend, which is just sick, and that's what we do. It's what we love. All right guys, for the records, unfortunately we do have to go, so this is going to be my last cast. Hopefully it's a special last cast. Oh, it's right in. Oh, come on, convert, convert. Bang! Oh, bang! On the drop! Yes! Oh! Oh! Oh, that is sick. On the last cast, I'll quite happily wrap it up with that. Ah! Ah! Last cast banger. That is awesome. Oh no. Oh, excuse the excitement, guys. Some red hot stuff. Oh. Do you think he wanted that duo? Well guys and girls, unfortunately it's come to that time where we have to put the rods down and leave the good fishing. So a special thanks to Neil and the people of the Nelson River Hotel for the accommodation and the good services. For any information on the products used or anything about fishing in general, follow us on Facebook at We Flick Fishing. Till next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching We Flick Fishing.